Hey everybody, Aaron Dillon here, Managing Director of AG Dillon & Co. We're a venture capital firm focused on pre-IPO companies with investment funds for individual investors, family offices, financial advisors, and institutional investors. All right, so we got pre-IPO company update for you here for the week ending 7 April 2023. Today we'll hit on big company news from Twitter and eToro, Databricks, and SpaceX, and of course we got Tyler's Corner as well, large capital raises and individual pre-IPO company stock performance update. All right, let's get into it. Twitter, the social media firm, will allow its users to view market charts on an expanded range of financial instruments and buy and sell stocks and other assets from eToro, an online brokerage firm. This tie-up will allow Twitter cash tags to cover far more instruments and asset classes than they're currently doing today. Users will be able to click on a button that says View on eToro, which take them to eToro's site where they can buy and sell the assets. Musk has been vocal, Elon Musk, Twitter CEO, has been vocal about turning Twitter into a super app like WeChat in China. Musk has even changed Twitter's corporate name to X Corp. And that was the name of his payments business that merged with PayPal in 2000. So this is a kind of a business model that's near and dear to his heart. Twitter's valuation is down 55% to $20 billion from the price that Musk paid for it in late last year, of $44 billion. That number includes the debt that Musk had to shoulder to buy the company. So the equity valuation is higher, but that brings down the debt, brings down the total valuation of the business. eToro's most recent raise was last month at $3.5 billion valuation. That's a 30% drop from the $5 billion valuation at the prior primary financing round in September of 2022. All right, Databricks, the data analytics platform, launched Dolly 2.0. It's the first open source instruction following large language model AI, fine-tuned on a transparent and freely available data set that's also open source for commercial use purposes. This is a deal. Okay, so this is a really big deal because Dolly 2.0 is available for commercial applications without pay for API access or shared data with third parties like OpenAI requires. I can see a lot of companies wanting to take advantage of this. Databricks is also open sourcing the data set on which Dolly 2.0 was trained on. It's called Databricks Dolly 15K. It's my understanding that this is 15,000 questions that a user can put into their own large language model, and it would give them immediate kind of ChatGPT type interactions. So it's really powerful stuff to receive for free. Databricks is down 37% over the past year in secondary market trading. Their last primary financing round was in August of 2021 at a $38 billion valuation. Revenue was up 25% year over year. The company posted $1 billion revenue in 2022. All right, and then SpaceX, the space payload delivery and satellite internet company, is launching a new rocket to space next week. Starship is nearly 40 stories tall. I live in Manhattan. That's a big building. And has 5.5 times the payload capability as Falcon 9. So it's 22 tons for Falcon 9 and 125 tons for Starship. The Falcon 9 is SpaceX's current rocket that's set to make 100 launches into space this year. Starship is designed to be reusable, but for this initial kind of orbital test that they're doing next week, the focus is simply to reach orbit. The booster Super Heavy will splash down in the Gulf of Mexico, and the spacecraft, which they call Starship, will splash down near Hawaii. Elon Musk, SpaceX CEO, said there's a 50% chance of success for the mission. He guaranteed excitement, didn't guarantee success. And a second Starship orbital flight is estimated for later this year. SpaceX is up 9.6% over the last year in secondary market trading. The company recently announced a new primary funding round in June of 2023 with two Middle East sovereign wealth funds investing. And now some research from Tyler Siconolfi, an AG Dillon & Co. research analyst. Tyler's got 3 notes for us today. 1, OpenSea, the NFT exchange, announced it will be launching OpenSea Pro, an NFT marketplace aggregator that allows users to trade NFTs from different marketplaces all under one platform. This move now has put OpenSea in front of Blur, which is a rival NFT marketplace that just started, and it's kind of overtook them in user volume as the most popular NFT marketplace based on their daily active users. So OpenSea Pro making big moves for OpenSea. Deel, that's DEEL, the HR platform, has expanded its immigration service, making it significantly easier and less time consuming to hire and move people around the globe. The new expansion allows for more than 25 different countries to use their platform and streamline the integration process for their global employees. Deel will even take responsibility for sponsoring a visa. I just absolutely love this company. Its 2022 revenue was up 418%, but its stock price was down 45% in secondary market trading. It's a great investment opportunity, in my opinion. All right. Okay, big capital raises for the week. We got one new unicorn this week. Quants Extra. That's how I'm pronouncing it. A decision engine intelligence platform raised 129 million Series E at a $1.8 billion valuation. That's a 123% increase from its $108 million valuation Series D in July of 2021, 22 months ago. GIC, the Singapore Sovereign Wealth Fund, led the round. And three other notables, Byju's is an Indian online learning platform, raised 700 million at a $22 billion valuation. That's pretty much flat from the prior round. Layer Zero, a blockchain interoperability protocol, raised $120 million Series B at a $3 billion valuation. That's a 200% increase from the Series A in March of 22. And SJ Semi, a Chinese chip assembly, testing, and packing service, pulled in 340 million at a $2 billion valuation. That's a 100% increase from its last round. So three big companies pulling in capital this week, all north of $1 billion, and a new unicorn crown. So great week for capital raising and those pre-IPO stocks. And last up, we got pre-IPO stock performance. Pre-IPO stocks were down 2.25% for the week versus the S&P 500 down 2 basis points. Year to date, pre-IPO stocks are still trailing the S&P, but now by 19%. Not great. OpenSea and Kraken have given up all their year-to-date gains. These companies were up like north of 25%. OpenSea is now up only 2%. Kraken's down 3%. Discord, Epic Games, Airtable, Flexport, and Chime are all still down over 20%. It was a big week for challenger banks. Chime and Revolut were both up big. 15% for Chime, 13% for Revolut, respectively. OpenSea was down 25% just last week alone. Kraken was down 12% last week. It's not a great week for crypto-related businesses. All right, so that's what we got for the week. If you have any pre-IPO stock research needs, please reach out. I'd love to dive in with you. We also have one fund that's open right now for investment. SpaceX, for the SpaceX only fund, visit agdillon.com/SpaceX. As I mentioned, the big rocket Starship's going up next week. Also, their satellite internet business, Starlink, is scaling fast. So it's a great entry point to get into SpaceX, in my opinion. We've raised over $3 million to date, and we aim to close the fund any day now. So if you got interest, now's the time to do it. Thanks, and see you all next week.